to Central Lyon High School as we begin the postseason play here in Rock Rapids, where the Boyden-Hull Comets are coming to town to take on the Lions here in the regional quarterfinal round of the girls' side of the postseason brackets. We'll start here by taking a look at some of the pre-game stats between these two teams. Boyden-Hull, 5 and 17 overall. They are 2 and 16 in Siouxland Conference play. Taking on the 19 and 0 Central Lyon Lions, 18 and 0, and your Siouxland Conference champion Lions. Boyden-Hull averages 40.3 points per game. They average 34% from the field, 23.3 rebounds per game, 9.8 assists, and 7.8 steals. The Comets also shoot 58% from the free throw line, and they average 18.8 turnovers per game. For your Lions, they average 63.7 points per game. They've been shooting 48% from the field, average 34.3 rebounds per game, 15.5 assists, and 12.4 steals. The Lions also shoot 60% from the free throw line, and they average 13.1 turnovers per game. Central Lyon head coach Heather Grafing and I sat down earlier today and had a chance to talk about the last regular season game from last week and tonight's matchup. We'll have that interview now. Welcome back to the pregame show. We're being joined now by Central Lyon girls head coach Heather Grafing. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Great to be here.
All right, Coach, let's start with the last regular season game from this past Tuesday. The Lions got the 60-39 win over George Little Rock. What did you think about that game?
We want to make sure going into tournament season, we want to have a lot of momentum. And I thought that was really the whole point of that game was we want to make sure that we come out with a win and that we do things right. So then going into tournament time, we feel like we're where we need to be. And I thought that's exactly what we did. We came out right away. We set the tone right away. I thought defensively we did a great job. Rebounding is still something that we got to continue every day to work a little bit at. But I felt like after that game was finished with, I felt like, we've been battle tested. We've seen everything this year, and I just feel like the girls are ready. And,
a week off after that game from having the bye for the first round of the regionals. I know the girls played. I know we talked about it before that game. The girls might have played a little bit longer in that game than what you normally would have if you would have been a regular season. But I thought the girls did a good job defensively. Like you said, George Lorock, the Haken girl, is just a freshman, but she's a big girl. She's tall. She's really good around the basket. So she's tough to sometimes box out. And like Riley Weiler did a good job against her, but she's given up a few inches to her every time. So
Riley gives up a couple inches to everybody, but she gets the job done.
Yeah, so. And so, but a good job there. Good job with the ball pressure and those sorts of things. And overall, just a good night. Once again, to wrap up the regular season, take the Siouxland Conference undefeated season and the title there. That will bring us in the postseason. A team that we've seen already twice with Boyden-Hull coming in tonight, win the regional quarterfinals. What are we going to see out of the Comets this time?
Boyden-Hull is a team. They're well coached, and what they can control, they control well. They're a team that defensively, they'll throw a lot at us. I've seen Boyden-Hull run everything from man to a 2-3 to a 3-2 to a triangle to a box. Even when they've played us at the last time we played them here in Central Lyon, right at the end of the game, they went into a face guard with Addie, and so they played West Lyon just a couple weeks ago, played them really tight in the second half. First half, West Lyon got a bit of a lead, but they're a team that defensively is going to show up, and offensively we need to make sure we're getting the job done. And so we don't look past anybody. I know it'd be easy to do since we've beat them twice this year, but truly, yesterday in practice, the feel in practice was, every team we played, that's the best team in the state. And these girls are going to go one quarter at a time, and it's great as a coach to not have to tell them that. You can just see how they approached practice leading up to this game. Is we don't overlook anybody. It doesn't matter that we beat them twice. The only thing that matters is what's going to happen tonight.
And coming into tonight with the two wins, it is obviously they are high school kids. Coach Roma and I have talked about this before. They are high school kids. They do sometimes lose focus, but the girls have done a great job so far during the season, hoping to keep that going. Just staying focused, like you say, one game, one quarter at a time, and just looking to see what's in front of you. What are going to be some of the keys for Central Lyon to come away with that victory tonight?
You know, I think the biggest thing that we've preached to the girls tonight, and it's no surprise if you've watched us play, is tempo. You know, we feel like, you know, that's an advantage that we can have if we can make them have to play faster than what they want to. So that's going to be a huge thing for us tonight, is we want to keep that tempo up. Defense is always a big thing for us. You know, they've got the Kelderman girl who does a great job scoring for them. They've got some other kids that have stepped up. As a team, we went and watched their first round game with Western. And so, you know, their kids can do good things. Like I said, they're well coached. And so I think for us tonight, defensively, to come out, set the tone right away, and continue to be consistent defensively is going to be huge. But really the big thing is just tempo, and just have the girls go out and have fun. I mean, the target's big on our back, and you know, you talk about high school kids, and these kids wear it so well, but it's a lot. You know, you know, you'd like to think, you know, there's a lot of pressure there as far as, you know, just with our record and things like that. But the girls, truly, when you talk to them, they just go out and they focus one quarter at a time. And so that's going to be the big thing, is just to go out there, play it one quarter at a time, and control the things we can control.
Well, hopefully we can come away with the victory tonight, and then keep the postseason alive, or you know, the dream alive, and get one more home game. No matter what, or if we can win tonight, we can get that last home game before we would have to go on the road. So want to wish you good luck, and want to thank you for taking some time out of your day today.
You bet, and I want to send a big shout out. I don't know if I've talked to Coach Girlman, but congratulations to the boys as well. You know, for us winning the conference is great, but it's even more fun when the boys get to do it too. Yeah. So congratulations to the coaches and the players of the boys team. It's just been a blast watching those guys.
It has been a blast. It's one of those things where we probably don't say it enough, but like, enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that it's going to go downhill, but
no.
It's never happened before. So.
Well, and we've had, you know, both boys and girls, we've had really good teams the last few years.
Yes.
And we've never been able to do this. It's
Correct.
unique. It's hard to do, like for us in the, you know, on the girls' side too, in the Siouxland Conference. It's extremely hard to do.
Yes.
And so we just know that, yeah, it's tough. And so for both teams to do it, and shout out to our fans and our supporters, because I hope they enjoy this too, because this doesn't happen all the time, but we definitely hope to keep things rolling on both sides here. So. Yeah,
like you said, the Siouxland Conference now, I do believe the last rankings for the girls, 4 of the 10 teams in the conference are ranked, with us, Sibley Ocheyedan, Sioux Center, and West Lyon. And then the boys' rankings that came out yesterday, they only go to 10 teams, and 3 of the Siouxland Conference teams are ranked in the boys. So 7 teams that are ranked, and if the boys went out to 15, there might actually be maybe one more ranked there as well. But like you said, so it is very fun to watch. It's been great fun to watch both the boys and the girls, and hopefully we get to do one more of these interviews on Friday.
I hope so. That'd be great.
All right, well, we'll be back with more of the pregame show after these words from our sponsors.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here!
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carry-out and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
Hello and welcome back to Central Lyon High School as we get set for the tip-off here between the Lions and Comets in this regional quarterfinal game. I thank Coach Heather Grafing for sitting down with me again. Hopefully we get to do that one more time this year, as the Lions, if they win, will host again on Friday in the regional semifinals. Taking a look here at the last 5 games for each of these teams, Boyden-Hull is 1-4 in their last 5 games. They won this past Saturday against Western Christian in the first round of the regional, 60-48, and then they had losses at home versus Sioux Center, on the road at West Lyon, at Okoboji, and then at home versus West Lyon again. Central Lyon, on the other hand, is 5-0 in their last 5 games. They have a win at home the last regular season game against George Little Rock, 60-31. A win on the road at Sioux Center. That was an overtime game where they took down the Warriors, 57-55. A win at Sibley-Cheaton, another close game as that was 62-58. And then a win at home versus Sioux Center as they played Sioux Center twice in 7 days last week. And then a win at home versus MOC Floyd Valley. Looking at the series history between these two teams, Central Lyon has won 9 out of the last 10, including the 2 games this season. The first game was 65-10. That was at Boyden-Hull. And the second game was 87-37. That was here in Rock Rapids. Let's take a look at the Siouxland Conference, the final standings. You see Central Lyon up in first place in perfect 18-0 record in the conference. The first outright Siouxland Conference championship in the history of Central Lyon girls basketball. And then you see Boyden-Hull in 9th place there with a 2-16 conference record. Rankings in the state of Iowa right now, Central Lyon is ranked number 2 in Class 2A. Sibley-Cheaton is 4th in Class 2A. Looking at Class 3A, you have Sioux Center, who is 7th, and West Lyon, who is ranked 15th in Class 3A basketball. Let's take a look at the key players of the game. First for Boyden-Hull, it's going to be the junior, number 15, Ashton Kelderman. Kelderman averages 14.6 points per game, shoots 38% from the field, averages 5.7 rebounds, 2.8 assists, and 2.8 steals per game. Kelderman is the team leader in scoring, assists, and steals, and she is 2nd in rebounds. For Central Lyon, our key player of the game is going to be junior number 40, Desta Hugedorn. Hugedorn averages 15.1 points per game. She shoots 60% from the field, averages 8.6 rebounds, 1.7 assists, and 1.9 steals per game. She is the she is the team leader in rebounds, and she is 2nd in scoring. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both of these teams. First, for Boyden-Hull, they will go like this. Number 1, a sophomore, Riley Baumgars. Number 5, a senior, Jenny Luevano. Number 15, a junior, Ashton Kelderman. Number 25, a senior, Avery Noble. And number 53, junior, Ellie Moretz. For the Central Lyon Lions, their starting lineup will go like this. Number 2, Afton Schlumbum, a senior. Number 10, Addison Klostebor, a senior. Number 22, Dion Jansma, a senior. Number 40, Desta Hugedorn, a junior. And number 44, a junior, Riley Weiler. Head coach for Boyden-Hull is Nathan Alexander, and the head coach for the Lions is Heather Grafing. The winner of tonight's matchup will move on to the regional semifinals, and they'll face the winner of MMCRU and West Sioux. We're going to step away here as we get ready for the national anthem. We'll be back with a tip-off here on the CL Broadcast Network.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands. Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility. Hello healthy. Hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Sepreda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
And we're back here in the Central Lyon Gym as we are getting set for the tip-off. Hugadorn will win the tip-off, and the Lions will start with the basketball here in this regional quarterfinal game. Looks like a little triangle in 2 or a box in 1. Let's see here. Hugadorn, or sorry, that's not Hugadorn, that was Klossbor, had that shot partially blocked. Lions do regain possession. Kick to Dion Jansma. Jansma's thought about the 3. Now over to Hugadorn. Just 10 seconds left here on the shot clock. Schlumbum on the drive. Reverse layup, no good. And turnover by the Lions, rebounded by Ashton Kelderman. Kelderman gets it over to Noble. Now back at top, that's Baumgars with it. Swing pass over there to Moret in the corner, being guarded by Weiler. Noble with it now on the handoff. Back out to Kelderman. Now the Comets take it underneath 10 seconds. And Luevano is fouled. She'll head to the free throw line. Luevano, a 49% free throw shooter on the year, misses that one. And misses them both and gets her own rebound. So the Comets with the fresh 35 seconds, they dump down right back to Luevano. There's Kelderman, cut off on the baseline by Klossbor. And that one is tipped out of bounds. They just get that one into Noble. She drives and kicks to Baumgars, and Baumgars throws it out of bounds. So the Lions force a turnover. Jansma dumped down to, that was Hugadorn. Hugadorn misses, and Noble on the rebound for the Comets. Push ahead to Luevano. Right-handed shot, no good, too hard. Rebound down on the ground, goes to Moret, I should say. Kelderman, long 3, no good. Another offensive rebound. That one just forced up, but Comets get possession. Another missed shot. That time it was Noble. Lions finally get the rebound. And here comes Central Lyon. Schlumbum on the drive, has that one blocked out of bounds by Kelderman. The Lions trying to get that one in, and the push will be the call here as Baumgars will pick up the first foul on Boyden-Hull. One team foul for each team now. Lions will inbound. They get it into Weiler, now over to Klostebor. There's Jansma, no good. Rebound comes down to Noble. And Avery Noble will get things started here for Boyden-Hull. Kelderman with it. Over to Baumgars. Back over to Kelderman. There's Noble for three, no good. Rebound is down to Weiler for the Lions. Central Lyon will set up their offense. So it is a box and one. They get it into Hagedorn. Over to Schlumbum, and Schlumbum finds a wide open Riley Weiler. Misses, and Luevano down at the rebound. Good ball movement there by the Lions. Just couldn't finish. Noble with it. Back over to Kelderman. Moret on the drive, and Moret will be fouled. So Ellie Moret will head to the free throw line, where she shoots 46% on the free throw, on the season, that is. And finally, 3 minutes and 11 seconds into the game, we've got a point. As Moret makes the first one. Second one, no good. Rebound down to Desta Hagedorn. Klossbor pushes ahead to Schlumbum. Cross-court pass to Alexis Austin, who's just checked in. She gets it over to Kaylee Floyd, and Kaylee Floyd gets the Lions on the scoreboard. During that free throw, Aubrey Mara checked in for the Comets as well. So Austin and Floyd in for the Lions, Mara in for the Comets. Kelderman being guarded by Klostebor. Swings it over to Noble. That is a dump down there to Moret. She picks up her dribble, though, and it's going to cost her. Lions will come out with the ball. And Schlumbum will look to push. Afton all the way to the basket. Nobody stops her, and she gets that one up and in. So this is much more closer to the pace of play that the Lions want to go with, as they want to go up and down. Noble with it. Has it stolen away by Klostebor. Klostebor on the run out. No good. Rebound down to Alexis Austin, and Klostebor knocks her over. Sorry, Aubrey Mara now into the game. I saw her sitting down there. I guess she was in for the free throw shooter, so that's why she didn't check in earlier. Mara, 5'8" junior, into the game now. Boyden-Hull gets it in. They'll get their offense going here. Baumgars, and Baumgars just throws that one away. Schlumbum over to Floyd. There's Hagedorn in the corner now. Swung over, tried to swing it over to Schlumbum, but Kelderman with those long arms knocks that one away and gets a steal. And the Comets turn it right back over to the Lions. So not exactly a ideal start to this game, as I think, yes, we have more turnovers than points. Unofficially, 6 turnovers, 5 points here in the first 5 minutes. Austin dumped down to Hagedorn. She gets it over to Schlumbum. Pump fake. After Schlumbum on the dribble drive, no good. Klostebor up with it, no good. Floyd down with the rebound. She puts it up, no good, and that one is going to be off of Central Lyon. Jansma and Weiler back into the game. Schlumbum and Hagedorn will get a short little break here for Central Lyon. Lions with a little full court press here. No traps or anything for the most part, just kind of man-to-man. They'll trap if they get an opportunity to. Mainly just trying to force Boyden-Hull to push their pace. Kelderman over to Noble. There's Lyon at the top of the key. Over to Kelderman. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Kelderman's got it. Long three-pointer blocked. Austin down with the rebound. And that one knocked out of bounds. Good defensive play there by Avery Noble, the senior. Moret back into the game along with Denny Bogard for the Comets. As Mara and Lyon will take a break. Klossboer with it. Dribble drive, no good. Rebound down to Jansma. Kick out to, that was Klossboer, no good on the three. And now Weiler down with the rebound. Luckily for the Lions, she holds on to that one as it looked like Boyden-Hull was going to get the steal. Austin to Jansma in the short corner. Back over to Jansma. That one thrown out of bounds. So Schlumbum and Hugedorn back into the game. Almost stolen away, and almost stolen away again. Moret with it. Back over to Baumgars, now Kelderman. Boyden-Hull set their offense up. Noble. Rise baseline, no good. Hugedorn down for the rebound. And now Schlumbum will look to get the fast break started here for the Lions. Over to Weiler. And a double dribble. Mara back into the game. She'll give Baumgars a break. And that one nearly stolen away by Weiler, but luckily for Boyden-Hull, it goes right to Moret. And then Noble gets a layup. Weiler kicks out to Floyd, back over to Schlumbum. And that one's stolen away again by Ashton Kelderman. And Kelderman, no good on the layup. And a foul. Klossboer back into the game here. Over to Jansma in the corner. Jansma on the dribble drive. And Jansma all the way, and Dion Jansma up and in, and she'll get to go to the free throw line for an and one opportunity. See here on the replay. A little drive there, and on the reach-in was number 50, Denny Bogard. Her first, team's third. Jansma, no good. 60% free throw shooter on the year is Jansma. Boyden-Hull now will have the opportunity to hold for one shot if they so please. Baumgars with it. Over to Moret. Now Kelderman. That one tipped away by Weiler. And Weiler up and gets a layup. And half-court shove there by Kelderman off the backboard, no good. That'll do it for the first quarter. Lions with the 8-3 lead. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
After a long day,
back here in Rock Rapids, it's set for the second quarter. Not a great start to the game. Boyden-Hull 1 of 9 from the field. Central Lyon 4 of 15. And a quick timeout taken by the Comets.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carry-out and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids. Timeout taken there by the Comets. As I was saying, 11% shooting for the Comets, 26% shooting for the Lions. No made three-pointers, and unofficially 10 turnovers so far. Very rough start to this first game of the postseason for the Lions. Second game for the Comets. Lions have had a week off. Someone might say it shows here. Boyden-Hull pops that one back out to Mara. No good. Klossboer down with the rebound. Klossboer over to Schlumbum. There's Jans at the top of the key. Back to Schlumbum. Schlumbum shot fake. Weiler pushes it to Jansman, no good, and Riley Weiler gets the rebound. Good hustle play there by Weiler. And I do believe the shot clock may have reset. It should not have reset. So the officials are going to discuss how much time should be on there. We'll take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaport Folds Insurance and Real Estate. Lions will be back in action if they can win this game. They will be back in action on Friday, because the winner of this game will be back in action on Friday, that is. The winner of this game will play the winner of MMCRU or West Sioux. We will be back on the air on Thursday for a varsity boys game. Boyden-Hull will be here for the district semifinals as they won last night. And we're back in action here. That's a 7 o'clock start on Thursday. All postseason games, 7 o'clock start. Schlumbum will step through, no good. Hugedorn up with it, no good. Gets her own rebound. And Desta Hugedorn gets her first 2 points of the ball game. Mara with it, and is fouled by Weiler. Also make sure we thank our workers up here. Running the broadcast for you tonight, Gabe Hansen and Jason Heiser. Running the video board, Caleb Quaker for everyone here in the gym. And also running the stats is Egan Peterson. Those are the stats that I'm looking at, telling you, and also the stats that everyone here in the gym are looking at. Noble. And Noble gets it up and in. She kind of had a shot fake and let everyone go running by her and then reset and knock down the two-pointer. Schlumbum gets it to Austin, back to Schlumbum, and good ball movement there by the Lions will result in a free throw opportunity. As you can see here in the replay, a little give and go action there, and I believe that foul is going to be called on Mara, yes. Sorry, no, that is not Mara. That is Luevano, number 5. That was her first free throw, the 4th team foul, as Schlumbum misses the first one. Afton is a 60% free throw shooter on the season. Misses them both. Moret down at the rebound. Kelderman pushes ahead to Noble, loses it, but that was Baumgars there for the rebound. Moret up, two-pointer no good. Alexis Austin with the rebound for the Lions. Now Austin will lead things up here. That one goes off of Jansma's hands / face. Kelderman, long three-pointer, no good, and Baumgars for a second controlled that one, but she dribbled it on the out-of-bounds line. Be Central Lyon basketball. Hagedorn out to Jansma, over to Schlumbaum. Kick down to Austin, now out to Jansma. Jansma for three, and Dion Jansma makes the first three-pointer of the game for either team. And officially now we are 1 for 9 from behind the arc here in this game. 0 for 5 are the Comets, 1 for 4 are the Lions. And a foul is called. And a foul is called on Addison Clostebor. So Clostebor's first foul, the team's fourth. Both teams now at 4 fouls. Noble puts that one over to Mara. Kelderman with it. Long three-point attempt, and Ashton Kelderman goes to the bank to make that one. Kelderman makes the first three-pointer for the Comets. Let's see if that can heat things up here a little bit. There's Jansma, nice movement, no good. And Austin with the rebound and is fouled on the shots. See on the replay here. Missed shot, but Austin gets a rebound. And Alexis Austin, a 29% free throw shooter, gets that first one to go. That is the first made free throw for the Lions of tonight. And Austin makes them both. That second one was really good looking. Nice arc to it. Didn't look like a 29% free throw shooter, though I don't think she's got too many attempts on the year, so that usually plays with the percentage. Tough defense there by the Lions. Comets able to get out of it, but ooh, nice save there by Kelderman right on the line, as I thought that was going to be another turnover. Kelderman on the dribble drive. Gets it to Luevano, no good, and Austin down at the rebound. Austin pushes ahead to Jansma. Jansma to Floyd, and Kaylee Floyd gets her second basket of the evening. Both of them from right there in that short corner. She has 4 points tonight. That one knocked out of bounds by Clostebor. Schlumbaum back in for the Lions. Noble back into the game for the Comets. Remind everyone, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos or when we start these live broadcasts. And follow Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter to keep up on all the latest news. Comets break the press. Dump down to Luevano. Back out to Noble. There's a three-point. No good. Rebound to Austin. Clostebor now will bring it up for the Lions. Three-point attempt. No good. Rebound will come down to Baumgars. Noble with it now for Boyden-Hull. They get it over to Kelderman. Back out to Noble. Over in the corner is Moret. And Moret traveled as she tried to get the pass into, I believe that was Luevano, but Luevano had moved. And Moret stuck with nowhere to go. Into the game for the first time. That is number 23, Haley Crawford. 5'6" junior. Now a little 1-2-2 zone for the Comets. Clostebor gets the ball and shoots. That's what she does. Addison's first made basket of the evening. Senior is a leading scorer on the team with 20.5 points per game. The box and one had kept her kind of quiet, as there's a foul on Schlumbum for the Lions. Moret back into the game. Noble over to Kelderman. Kelderman off the dribble, three-pointer, no good. Rebound down to Kaylee Floyd. And here come the Lions. Give it over to Schlumbum. Wide open underneath is Floyd, and Kaylee Floyd with the baskets. Boyden-Hull gets it into Moret. Now Noble will bring it up here for the Comets. And before a jump ball can be called, foul will be called on Dion Jansma, as Austin checks back into the game for Hagedorn. First foul on Jansma. 16 foul, so next foul, Comets will be shooting. And that one almost stolen, but instead it goes out of bounds and it's off Boyden-Hull. Crawford will check back into the game for Moret. And now it looks like the Comets are going to play some man-to-man defense. Crawford on the foul there. That one tipped away, but the Lions maintain possession. Schlumbum with it now. Over to Klosterboer. Step back three, no good. Rebound down to Kaylee Floyd. And Floyd puts it back up, no good. Rebound down to Kelderman. Push ahead there, Luevano, and Luevano gets the buckets. Not really sure what they're doing. Crawford literally is just grabbing Schlumbum. That's 2 times down. Now Schlumbum's gonna go to the line and shoot 2. Or sorry, 1 and 1. Coach Grafing asking the official how that's not an intentional foul, where she's not actually going for the ball. She's got 2 hands, she's just grabbing Schlumbum around the waist. First one, no good. Didn't hit the rim. Apparently, Coach Alexander is going to make this a really long game and start following in the second quarter to put the Lions on the free throw line. See how long that strategy lasts and how long he can keep girls in the game. Steal there by the Lions. That one no good as it's blocked out of bounds by Ashton Kelderman. Bogart and Crawford back into the game for Kelderman and Moret. Jansma with it over to Schlumbum. Backdoor cut, Klosterboer. Good find there. Schlumbum to Klosterboer, back to a 14-point lead here for the Lions. Bogard with it over to Crawford. Back to Bogard. Now you got Baumgars out there with it over to Luevano. Luevano, no good. Shot was partially blocked there. Central Lyon now on a run out. Looks like Hagedorn might have landed a little awkwardly. We'll take a quick break here as she's attended to by our Avera trainer. As you're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network. We're back here as Hagedorn gets up, walks it off. Looks like it might have been more just of a scare than anything. Lions get the ball into Klossbor. 14-point lead here. They'll have the opportunity to take the last shot of the quarter. Over to Weiler, and Weiler is fouled instantly. That's going to be the strategy here by Coach Alexander. As you can see, as soon as someone that he doesn't think is a very good free throw shooter gets the ball, they're instantly just basically, they're intentionally fouling. Send Riley Weiler to the free throw line. And Weiler's first one is up and in. So Weiler, a 35% free throw shooter on the year. Makes one of two. Loevano down at the rebound. Almost stolen away there. And that time this one is thrown away. 0.9 seconds, so Lions will have the opportunity to get a shot off here as Caitlin Egdorf in for the first time here. Crawford back into the game. Klossbor, no good at the buzzer. But the Lions, better quarter there as they outscored the Boyden-Hull Comets 17-7. They take a 25-10 lead into halftime. Stay tuned at halftime. We'll have a interview with the Central Lyon George Little Rock boys wrestling head coach Curtis Eben. And then some highlights put together by Jason Heiser and Gabe Hansen.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands. Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
Welcome back to the halftime show. We are being joined now by Central Lyon George Little Rock head boys wrestling coach Curtis Eben. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, Coach, let's talk about the last weekend. They had the district tournament or state qualifying tournament. We had over in Sioux Center a little change as used to have sectionals and then districts. This year going straight just to districts to one tournament. So a few more teams there than normal, a little bit different in the bracket setup. How did that day go?
Yeah, it went well. Like you said, the tournament went from a sectional district, so they went to 24-man brackets down at state compared to the traditional 16-man brackets down there. So your top 8 seeds will have byes down there. So, which then changed up our districts, which we got rid of sectionals, went to districts, 8-team districts, top 2 go, which is then creates your 24-man bracket from there. So, again, it was a good day. On Thursday prior to going to districts, we lost Levi Kramer to a knee injury. Levi had a tremendous year. I think he was 26-2 at the time of the injury. Something happened during practice, and so he wasn't able to compete on Saturday. So that was a really big bummer for us and for him especially. And then, but led us into that tournament last Saturday, and I thought our guys wrestled really well. Starting off with Reagan Hashi at 126. Reagan had a really tough bracket and came out second, lost in overtime to the Sergeant Bluff kid, but really fought his way through that tournament to end up second. And then we move up to Lane Kruger at 138. Lane was a 4 seed going in the tournament. Ended up knocking off the number 1 seed in the semis, the McRoberts kid from Sergeant Bluff, and then end up losing a close one to Ramirez from MOC in the finals in overtime. Just had a tremendous day. Lane's a kid that just keeps getting better and better every time he's on the mat, and so it was really good. His hard work is paying off at this time of the season. And then 195 Evan Kruger got upsetted actually in the semis by the number 4 seed, but then that kid came back and won his bracket. So Evan wrestled all the way back for a true second, ended up getting a true second, and punching his ticket to the state tournament. So a little bit different way to get there, but Evan wrestled pretty well. It's just that things happened, and now we go down to the state tournament. And then 220 Trevor Darren had a tremendous day, wrestled extremely well, won his bracket, and just really dominated that day in the tournament. And so, moving into the state tournament, he did get a top 8 seed, so he'll be one of the ones that get the bye first round down there. And then our other guys all have matches, so they're not in the top 8 as part of the seeding process. So, it'd be tough go for those guys as they go through. They're going to have a meat grinder of a tournament, and but at the same time, it was a great experience for those guys. We got to go down there and just use our what they've been taught all year and not slow down when you get down to the state tournament and let it all go. And I'm excited for those guys down there.
Yeah, a little bit of a change when it comes to the state tournament. Moving to a 4-day individual tournament. It will start on Wednesday this year. It'll start we're the 1:30 session.
Correct.
And I believe 1:30 every day until Saturday. So a lot different as far as the format setup, but also a little bit less wrestling each day for the kids as well, with extending the tournament out.
Yeah, with the 24-man bracket, they almost had to extend the tournament out. So the number of matches are going to stay the same, except for that, you have one more day because of the number of kids in the bracket. So we'll, like you said, we wrestle the 1:30, so 11:30 weigh-ins every day. It's probably kind of a nice situation where kids can sleep in a little bit, but yet you get a good start to your day. Where versus a night session, you're there until late, and then you have all day off, and then the morning.
Saturday, hopefully, obviously, we're going. We have kids continue wrestling all the way on Saturday. Saturday will be more of the traditional. They'll have the placing round in the morning, and then the all 3 championships will take place at night. That session will be on, I do believe, will be broadcast on TV.
Correct.
With everything else, you can still watch online. You can go to trackwrestling.com and find the tournament, and you can watch just the scores and the times for free, but you can also pay and watch the broadcast from Matt's side for each of those matches for the whole tournament. So that's kind of how it'll work. Also, a couple things. It is you do have to buy your ticket online,
yes.
just like you do for all the postseason events. It is through the Iowa Event Center, not through the association. So a little bit different. But if you're heading down there, you can. We have all the information out on our social media and our website and those sorts of things. But we want to wish you good luck, and along with the wrestlers, and hopefully you're coming home late on Saturday with at least one wrestler with a medal.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the goal, to get down there and get on that podium. A couple things I want to add too is that this year they went cashless at the
true.
At the facility. So not only for the state wrestling tournament, but hopefully for our boys and girls basketball teams as they continue on. For our fans to go down there and watch them, that it is cashless, and then the clear bag policy with that.
Yes.
So couple things that you gotta keep in mind when you head down there. But like I said, most of our guys been down there last year for the girls and boys tournament and wrestling. So not a big shock there, but just a couple things different, but something to look forward to.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you for taking some time to join us today, and we'll be back with more of our halftime show after these words from our sponsors.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Welcome back to the And welcome back for the start of the second half here in Rock Rapids. Central Lyon with a 25-10 lead. Lions will start with the ball. Boyden-Hull shot 4 of 20 that first half. Lions 10 of 29. Neither team really shooting well from three-point as Boyden-Hull 1 of 9 and Central Lyon is 2 of 7. Schlumbum looking to get things started right. No good, and that's Luevano down with her rebound, another rebound. Her fourth rebound as she leads the Comets tonight with rebounds. Pushes it out there to Noble. Back down to Luevano. Up with it right hand, and Luevano gets the first bucket of the second half. Dion Jansma. Jansma knocks down a triple. Dion shoots 44% on the season from the three-point line. Moret with it, back out to Kelderman, over to Noble. Noble has that one knocked away momentarily. Goes right at Hugedorn, who's back in the game. Good to see Desta back in the game. Schlumbum, no one's going to guard her. Goes up and is fouled by Luevano. So Afton Schlumbum will go to the line to shoot two. 60% free throw shooter, knocks down the first one. 3 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists so far tonight for Afton, according to our unofficial stat keeper, Egan Peterson over there. No good, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow is in favor of the Comets. As I said, Egan Peterson keeping stats for us. Caleb Quaker running the video board and also helping Egan with the stats. Running your broadcast for you, Jason Heiser and Gabe Hansen. That one tipped away by Jansma, right to Clostebor, and Addison Clostebor gets another three-pointer. Lions now 2 made three-pointers this quarter, doubling the total on the game for them. Luevano at the free throw line. That one knocked out of bounds by Afton Schlumbaum. Boyden-Hull will inbound underneath their own basket here. Moret gets it to Kelderman momentarily, but she loses it out of bounds. That was a real hard angle on that pass and a little too hard of a throw for Kelderman to come down with it. So another turnover. Unofficially, we have Boyden-Hull with 11 turnovers on the game. Skip pass over there to Jansman, then over to Schlumbaum. Schlumbaum hits Weiler on nice cut. No good, though, as Weiler misses that one. That was a really good cut, though. Lions got to do things like that, move without the ball, as Boyden-Hull throwing a lot of different defenses, boxing one, face guarding Addison Clostebor, playing straight up man-to-man, a 1-2-2 zone. They've played a lot of different things so far tonight. Noble finally gets it across. Foul will be called on Weiler. That is her third first team foul on the Lions for this half. Comet's getting into Baumgars, and she carries it there. Again, she was trying and pass it to a teammate, but the teammate had moved and unable to do anything with it. There was Riley Baumgars. It was going to be a travel or a carry, some sort of turnover. Schlumbaum, and Schlumbaum's hit on the face, and she gets that one up and in. So after Schlumbaum makes the layup as Noble commits the foul. Her first, second team foul. And Schlumbaum does not get the roll. Noble down with the rebound for the Comets. Over to Luevano. Luevano loses it, but saves it to Moret, and then Schlumbaum gets the steal. And that was not a very smart foul, as Noble just runs up, puts two hands on Schlumbaum's back, and then Schlumbaum makes the layup. So after Schlumbaum, back-to-back buckets here. That one, no good. Rebound is down to Noble. That was her second foul on the evening. Over to Baumgars. Now Kelderman with it. Thought about the three. She gets it to Luevano down low. Good drop step. That is going to be a foul on Alexis Austin. Luevano 4 points so far tonight. That one no good. 49% free throw shooter on the season is Luevano. As number 3, Aubrey Mara will check back into the game for Boyden-Hull. Oh, she stepped over the line. That got away with one there. You're not allowed to cross that free throw line until the ball has hit the rim. Desta Hugedorn no good from the 3. Rebound is going to be Central Line basketball. Official waited about 3 seconds there to tell us where the ball is going to be. So Lions are inbound underneath their own basket. Get into Hugedorn, out to Schlumbaum. Run a screen for Jansma, and that one is kicked out of bounds off of a Boyden-Hull defender. They did run into our courtside camera down there. We'll see how the courtside camera, oh, it's still in pretty good shape down there. Didn't move it too much. Lions get that one in. Now they're on the same play. Jansma wide open in the corner, no good. And that is, I believe, Mara down at the rebound. Baumgart's with it now. And a travel. Quick 30-second timeout taken here by Central Lyon. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Seaperda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if auto owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Back here in Rock Rapids, we get set for the last 4:06 of this third quarter. Take this opportunity to thank our sponsors once again: Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin and Company PC, the Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaperda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate. So another change in defense here, as it looks like a little 1-2-2 half-court trap put on by Boyden-Hull. Lions break it. Schlumbum with it. Over to Jansma. Now they're back into a box and one. Schlumbum gets it. Back out to Hugedorn, and then nobody guards Schlumbum. After Schlumbum wide open. Lions out to a 25-point lead. Boyden-Hull, they're changing a lot of defenses, but they're almost confusing themselves as they've left a lot of Lions wide open. Little slide-by move there by Kelderman, no good, and Lions now will look to push. Schlumbum, Euro step, no good. And the rebound is run down by Austin, and Alexis Austin finds Desta Hugedorn wide open down low again. That's back-to-back trips down here where the Lions have gotten wide open layups. A little run and jump there by Klosterboer almost caused another turnover. Luevano, and Jenny Luevano gets the bucket. Full timeout here taken by Boyden-Hull as they trail by 25. We'll be back after these words on the CL Broadcast Network.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout.
Back here in Rock Rapids, Lions will inbound. Winner of this game will play the winner of MMCRU and West Sioux. Currently, West Sioux leads by 4. As they are in the third quarter. Another half-court trap here put on by Boyden-Hull. 1-2-2. Lions get it across. Schlumbum over to Hugedorn. Hugedorn goes baseline, but she dribbles that one off the foot. Into the game now, Denny Bogard for the Comets. Lions will go with a little full court pressure of their own. Boyden-Hull gets it into Noble. Noble on the take there. Nobody came to help. And Avery Noble with the bucket. Kaylee Floyd again from that short corner. That's 8 points for Floyd. 6 of them come from that same little shot there. Kelderman over to Luevano, and Lions kind of got caught out of position there as Floyd was guarding Kelderman, giving up a lot of height there. Not sure what the Lions are waiting for, though, as to get that ball up the court. They got a 10-second call. They could have just broken that pretty easily. Ashlyn Davis checks into the game for the first time for the Lions. Noble over to Luevano. Back out to Noble. Noble for three. No good. Rebound to Luevano, and that one is blocked by either Clostebor or Hagedorn. Now Clostebor will bring it up. Over to Floyd in the corner. There's Davis with it now. That ball is kicked by the Comets. The Lions will get to take it out of bounds. Lions getting into Hagedorn. Now to Davis. They swing it over to Austin in the corner. Lions miss. Desta Hagedorn wide open down low. Clostebor to Floyd. Now over to Davis. There's Austin wide open, and Alexis Austin with the bucket and a foul. And Alexis Austin will go to the free throw line. As Bogart checks back into the game for Noble. That was Noble's third foul, fourth team foul of this quarter on the Comets. Alexis is a 29% free throw shooter. That one no good. Lions are not a great free throw shooting team overall. As Clostebor, the best on the team, with 79%. But then it's basically 50-50 from there for everybody else. Comets barely get that one in under the 5-second call, but they do. Now they'll get their offense started. Kelderman out top. Gets that one over to Bogard. No good. Rebound down to Austin. Cross court there to Hagedorn. Kaylee Floyd. That time no good, but Desta Hagedorn gets the rebound. Gets it over to Clostebor. About a 2-second difference between game clock and shot clock. That one knocked out of bounds there by Bogard as Floyd was looking to cut to the basket. Not really sure what's going on now. Take this opportunity to remind everyone to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos or when we start a live broadcast. And then make sure you also follow Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter to keep up on all the latest news. Looking at the other side of this bracket, now MMCRU leads West Sioux 34-33 as they enter the fourth quarter. Over in, I have no idea where MMCRU, where they play, if it's Marcus, Meriden, Cleghorn, or Remsen. But they are in the lead, and a holding call is what the official will say. Not sure who it's on here. We'll check out the scoreboard after Schlumbum checks back into the game. That was on Ashlyn Davis, her first, team's third for this quarter, this half, I should say. And Boyden-Hull gets it in. They can hold for the last shot if they'd like to. Oh, they are down by 27 points, so possessions are key here. They just need to get shots up, and a foul, or sorry, not a foul, but a travel is committed here by Bogard. Mara back into the game. 7 seconds left here. Clostebor gets it up the court. She'll take a shot from the 10-foot line, from the volleyball line, and it's good. So Addison Clostebor pushes this lead out to 30 Lions lead 49-19. That's how we'll go to the fourth quarter here on the CL Broadcast Network.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
Back here in Rock Rapids as we get set for the fourth quarter. Lions with the 30-point advantage. That was a good quarter for the Lions, a 24-9 quarter. Lions have held Boyden-Hull to single digits every single quarter. And a jump ball is the call. Again, the winner of this game will play the winner of MMCRU and West Sioux on Friday. As now the Lions get the ball back. Boyden-Hull commits the turnover. Schlumbum over to Jansma. Back to Schlumbum. There's Hugedorn with it. Back to Jansma. Back to Hugedorn. Desta Hugedorn will take a three. That's not really her shot. And she shoots 21% from long range on the season. Noble with it. And Noble gets that one up and in. She'll go to the line to shoot shoot one. Avery Noble, a 74% free throw shooter, knocks that one down. And Schlumbum, unable to get it in, but she'll go to the free throw line to shoot two more. That foul is on the Waveno, her third. Afton with 9 points so far tonight. There's point number 10. Also 3 rebounds and 4 assists. Afton is the team leader in assists and steals on the season. Third in scoring. Averages 8 points a game, so she's over her season average tonight. She has 10. Noble with it. Over to Baumgars, thought about it. Now Kelderman. Kelderman left open. No good. And here comes Central Lyon. Schlumbum stops, pops, no good. Rebound down to Hugedorn. Desta Hugedorn, no good. And Moret down with it for the Comets. Another jump ball. This time the Lions have the possession arrow. Schlumbum, wide open three-pointer, no good. Foul is, no, out of bounds off of Hugedorn. No, never mind. The other official called a foul on Hugedorn, her second, 5th team foul on the Lions. Noble gets it in, over to Kelderman. Lions push ahead. That one over to Clostebor, and Addison Clostebor extends this lead to 31. She has her 14th point of the game as she is inching up towards her season average of 20. Kelderman will take a long three, and she matches. So Ashton Kelderman with a three-pointer. Timeout taken by Coach Alexander. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network. Back here in Rock Rapids, Central Lyon with a healthy lead with 5:29 left to go. As we're watching the MMCRU and West Sioux game as well, and that game is also on YouTube, put on by Fuller Digital Solutions. Thank those guys for putting the game on. There's about 3 minutes left in that game. And MMCRU is up 43-37. That score will hold. If that score holds, and MMCRU will be coming here on Friday. Lions push ahead. They break the press quite easily that time. Weiler with it now. Swung over to Schlumbum, who thought about that three. Klossbor's double team down there. Good dump down. They find Hugedorn, and Hugedorn will get that one up and in, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. Or sorry, to shoot one. Keep saying shoot two. See here on the replay. Good entry pass there by Weiler. Good finish by Desta. Danny Bogart checks in the game for the Comets. Ashlyn Davis into the game for the Lions. Hugedorn's free throw up and in. Alexis Austin will check in for Desta. Back to a 31-point lead. Lions are going to call off the press. See Coach Grafing rests Hugedorn and Klossbo for the remainder of the game, or if she lets them get back in for a minute or two, as they have had a week off. So good to get your legs back underneath you. Luevano, another good move to the baseline, and she's fouled. So Luevano, 9 points so far tonight. That's her 10th. Along with 4 rebounds. Luevano leads the way in scoring tonight for the Comets. And she knocks them both down, Luevano with 11 points. Lions push out ahead in front of the press. Get it to Schlumbum. Over to Ashlyn Davis. Ashlyn Davis in the corner, no good, and Kellerman down with the rebound. Kelderman with it now. Picks up her dribble, gets it over to Noble. Noble runs into her own teammate there. And foul is committed by Bogard. We'll send Ashlyn Davis to the free throw line. Upcoming events here on the CL Broadcast Network. Thursday, we're back on the air with the boys basketball postseason. Central Lyon will host Boyden-Hull, 7 o'clock start. So the same fans that are watching tonight, I'm sure will tune back in on Thursday. We're your Lions, who were Siouxland Conference on the girls' side, also outright Siouxland Conference champions on the boys' side. First time ever for the girls, first time in 39 years for the boys. So the boys have won the title before. It's the 5th time Central Lyon has won the title. 4 previous times came in the early 80s. As Kelderman there, cut off baseline. Looking to get the ball to somebody. That's Mara. Out to Noble. Noble three-pointer, and nothing but nets. Avery Noble now. 12 points. Now she's the leading scorer for the Comets. Schlumbum went coast to coast. Couldn't get that one in, but it is a jump ball. Comets will have possession on the possession arrow as Kaylee Floyd checks in for Afton Schlumbum. That MMCRU West Sioux game is now tied 45-45. 1 minute left to go in that game. Noble with it for the Comets. Over to Mara. Kellerman dumped down to Moret. Moret, no good. Rebound. That's Luevano. Luevano, no good. Rebound to Moret. And Moret is fouled. So Ellie Moret, 6-foot junior, will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Misses the first one. She's a 46% free throw shooter on the season. Makes 1 of 2. 26-point lead now for the Lions as Comets continue to run that press. Ill-advised pass there by the Lions, but stolen back by Ashlyn Davis. Davis pushes ahead to Weiler. Weiler on the dribble drive, finds Austin, now over to Floyd. Kaylee Floyd misses that one long, and that rebound is going to be off of the Lions, so Boyden-Hull will have possession. On the bottom side of the regional bracket, Hinton and Akron Westfield are playing tonight. The winner of that will face the winner of West Monona and MVAOCOU. That's Maple Valley, Anthony Charter Oak Ute, that is. MVAOCOU. The winner of those two games, if Hinton wins, the winner will be at Hinton on Friday. And whoever comes out of that 4 will play the winner of this 4. As a great layup there by Kaylee Floyd. Kaylee having a great night. 10 points for Floyd, along with 3 rebounds. Noble with it now. Over to Kelderman, and that one's thrown away. And Boyden-Hull will do some mass substitutions. The Lions now will get some subs in. I'll get these names to you here shortly as looking at some of the scores here. Cibolo Cheaton, who is a 4th-ranked team in Class 2A. They get the easy win tonight, 52-19. So into the game now for Boyden-Hull. Looks like number 33, Savannah Niles. Number 55, Izzy Fratchmufone. 23, Haley Crawford, who's been in the game earlier today. Number 41, Caitlin Egdorf, who was in the first half. 3-pointer, good by Floyd, and she continues to have a good night. And number 50, Denny Bogart, in for Boyden-Hull as well. Lions have Aubrey Metzger, who got the steal there. Ashlyn Davis, Kaylee Floyd, Mariah Gerleman, and Alexis Austin, as Metzger leaves that one short. Rebound comes down to Gerleman, kicks out to Floyd. Kaylee Floyd, 10-footer, good. And Kaylee Floyd now leading scorer on the game for both teams. So the senior having a great night here, and she'll commit the foul. And the last 2 seniors into the game, Ashlyn Murray and number 14, Cadence Boonder. Free throw, no good. Rebounded, comes down to Gerleman. Davis with it. Over to Metzger. Metzger to Gerleman. Mariah Gerleman for 3, and Gerleman knocks down the 3-pointer. Stolen away by Murray. Push ahead there to Gerleman, back to Davis. 2-3 zone being played here by Boyden-Hull. Over to Gerleman. Gerleman will fire another three, and Mariah Gerleman, back-to-back three-pointers, gives the Lions 70. We weren't sure they were going to hit their season average of 63.7, but they got there and passed it, as they are now at 70 points tonight. Bogard with it for the Comets. Over to Crawford. Egdorf will take a three, no good. Rebound down to Metzger, and that'll do it. So the Lions will improve to 20-0 on the season. They'll move on to the regional semifinals, where they await the winner of West Sioux and MMCRU. That is a one-point ball game. West Sioux currently leads with 9 seconds left. West Sioux leads 48-47. We'll see if we can get a final for that while we're still on the air. Going through some stats here, Boyden-Hull shot 29% from the field, 11 for 38, 3 for 12 from the three-point line, and they were 6 for 12 from free throws. Had 33 total rebounds. They were led in scoring tonight by Avery Noble. She had 12 points, and led in rebounds by Ashton Kelderman. Lions, on the other hand, were 27 for 59 from the field, which is 46%. After a very slow start, they ended up 9 for 19 from behind the arc for 47%. Lions did not have a great night from the free throw line, as they were 7 for 18 for 39%. They had 38 rebounds. They forced 21 turnovers. They were led in scoring tonight by Kaylee Floyd with 15, and their leading rebounder was Alexis Austin with 8. Lions also had 26 points off the bench to 0 from Boyden-Hull. So a big advantage to the Lions with their bench players. And obviously with Floyd coming off the bench leading the team in overall points, that's a big boost for the Lions, as she had just a great night. Lions are led in points normally by Addison Clostebor, who had a good night herself, had 14 points. And the team's leading rebounder is Dessa Hugedorn. But tonight it was Alexis Austin on leading in rebounds, and Kaylee Floyd leading in scoring. We'll be back on the air again this Thursday, boys basketball versus Boyden-Hull. That's a 7 o'clock start time. We'll be on the air about the same as what we were tonight. We'll come on when there's about 12 minutes before the starting lineups. And then we'll be back on the air again Friday for the final home game of the season, regardless of what is happening with the postseason. We will be done with home games this Friday as we await to see the winner of MMCRU and West Sioux. We will face the winner of that game, as it looks like they are in a timeout, where West Sioux still leads by 1 with 2 seconds left. West Sioux is leading by 1. So the Lions will face the winner of that. Reminder, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos or when we start these live broadcasts. And also follow Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter to keep up on all the latest news. For the last time tonight, I want to make sure we thank our sponsors: Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, Denol Lawson & Company PC, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaporta Foltz Insurance and Real Estate. Also want to make sure that we thank our student workers. Tonight, running the broadcast for you was Jason Heiser and Gabe Hansen. Running the stats here in the gym, and for myself that I was giving to you, was Egan Peterson, and running the video board in the gym was Caleb Quaker. West Sioux and MMCRU, we are watching that game as there is 1.5 seconds left. West Sioux has the lead, and they are inbounding the ball. No, they are not inbounding the ball. MMCRU is inbounding the ball. 1.5 seconds left. MMCRU, they didn't get the shot off. So West Sioux wins. So Central Lyon will face West Sioux on Friday here in Rock Rapids. 7 o'clock start time. We will have that one on the air as well. So we welcome you to tune into that game on this Friday. I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and we'll